Today, we're delving into a topic beyond mere importance. It could redefine how you live your life and how others perceive you. Have you ever felt like you're constantly bending over backward, endlessly proving your worth, only to receive a sliver of the attention you crave? What if I told you that the real power doesn't lie in chasing their gaze, but in confidently walking away, head held high? Imagine this. The moment you stop pursuing is when they begin to yearn for your presence. Intrigued? You should be. Today, we're not just talking about letting go of the chase. We're discussing how to reclaim your peace of mind in a way that makes you unforgettable. This video isn't just another pep talk. It's your gateway to transforming into someone who doesn't chase, but effortlessly draws others in with quiet confidence. And if you think such a transformation is reserved for movie plots, stick around. I'm here to shatter those illusions. This is the video that could change everything. So, before we dive in, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Why? By doing so, you're not just supporting this channel, but aligning yourself with a community of people ready to take control of their lives. When you help others, the universe has a way of helping you in return. Ready to uncover the strength that's been within you all along? Let's get started. Confidence isn't just about standing tall or speaking boldly. It's about an unwavering belief in your worth. The quiet assurance radiates from within, drawing people to you without the need for grand gestures or loud proclamations. True confidence doesn't demand attention. It naturally commands it. Think about it. When you're confident, you're not constantly seeking validation from others. Instead, you carry a sense of inner security, an understanding that your value isn't dependent on anyone else's approval. This self-assurance is magnetic because it shows you're grounded in your identity. For example, consider someone walking into a room. They might not be the loudest person there, but there's something about the way they move, the way they hold themselves that catches your eye. They don't need to shout to be noticed. Their presence alone is enough. This is the essence of true confidence. In relationships, confidence plays a crucial role. When you believe in yourself, you bring stability and security to the relationship. Your partner doesn't have to reassure you because you already know your worth constantly. This creates a healthy dynamic where individuals can grow together without the burden of insecurity. Let's take it a step further. Imagine you're interested in someone new or hoping to rekindle a connection with an ex. If you approach them confidently, knowing that you're worthy of their attention but not needing it, you immediately become more attractive. Why? Because people are naturally drawn to those who seem content with themselves and aren't desperate for external validation. This principle is timeless, and even the Stoic philosopher Seneca understood it when he said, "It is not the man who is too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." True wealth and true confidence come from recognizing that you already have everything you need within yourself. When you embrace this mindset, you don't just become more attractive. You become unstoppable. So, remember, confidence is not about being the loudest voice in the room. It's about having an unshakable belief in your worth. When you cultivate this inner strength, you won't have to chase after anyone's attention. Instead, you'll find that others are naturally drawn to you, captivated by the quiet power that only true confidence can bring. Many people misunderstand the concept of walking away from someone's attention, seeing it as a sign of surrender or failure. You might think, if I stop trying to get their attention, won't they just forget about me? But this is where Stoicism offers a powerful lesson. The accurate measure of your strength isn't in how hard you fight for someone else's approval, but in how steadfastly you hold on to your peace and dignity. Let's shift the perspective. Walking away isn't about giving up. It's about reclaiming your energy and redirecting it towards something more valuable, your growth. When you stop chasing after others, You free yourself from the exhausting cycle of needing validation from external sources. Instead, you focus on what you can control: your actions, mindset, and progress. Consider this scenario. You're in a situation where you constantly find yourself trying to win someone's favor. It feels like a never-ending struggle, and it drains your energy. Now, imagine choosing to step back from that pursuit. You gain not only relief from the chase, but also the opportunity to invest in yourself, to grow stronger, wiser, and more self-assured. Here's the twist. Something interesting happens when you shift your focus away from others and start prioritizing your well-being. The very people whose attention you once sought may begin to take notice. Not because you're still seeking them out, but because your renewed sense of self-confidence and inner strength naturally draws them in. This is the core of Stoic philosophy. By cultivating your character and virtues, you become someone who doesn't need to chase after validation. Instead, you attract it effortlessly. Stoicism teaches that your worth isn't determined by how much attention you can garner from others. It's defined by how well you can maintain your inner peace, regardless of what's happening around you. The moment you stop worrying about whether others will remember you and focus on not losing yourself is when you truly begin to understand the power of this philosophy. So, if you ever wonder if walking away means giving up, remember this. It's not about leaving them behind. It's about moving forward with your own life. By doing so, you preserve your peace of mind and set the stage for healthier, more authentic connections that don't require you to sacrifice your self-worth. When it comes to letting go of the chase, the key isn't just about stepping back. It's about what you do with that newfound space and time. When you stop expending energy on pursuing someone else's approval, you can channel that energy into yourself, precisely where it should be focused. Instead of worrying about whether someone will notice your absence, think about how to use this time to better yourself. This is your chance to prioritize your growth and well-being. Whether picking up a new hobby, investing in your health, or deepening your knowledge in an area you're passionate about, the goal is to make your life more prosperous and fulfilling without needing external validation. Imagine you've just decided to stop chasing someone's attention. At first, it might feel like a loss, but you're gaining freedom. Freedom to focus on the things that truly matter to you. Use this time to rebuild your confidence and reconnect with what makes you feel alive and purposeful. The more you invest in yourself, the more you realize that your worth never depends on someone else's recognition. And here's the beauty of it. As you grow and evolve, people will start to notice. Not because you're demanding their attention, but because your self-assurance and personal growth naturally draw them in. This is the power of focusing on yourself. By letting go of the need for external validation, you become more attractive in the most genuine way possible. So, rather than seeing walking away as an act of defeat, see it as a step forward in your journey of self-improvement. It's about reclaiming your energy and using it to create the best version of yourself. Remember, the most important relationship you have is with yourself. When you invest in that, everything else starts to fall into place. It's natural to have doubts when considering stepping back from chasing someone's attention. You might worry, if I stop trying to keep them interested, will they forget about me? But here's where a shift in perspective is crucial. The real question isn't whether they'll forget you, but whether you're willing to forget yourself in the pursuit of their attention. When you find yourself consumed by the need for someone else's validation, it's easy to lose sight of your own needs and desires. But Stoicism teaches us that our peace of mind and self-respect should never be sacrificed for someone else's approval. Instead of letting your fears drive you to chase after them, use this moment to refocus on what truly matters: your well-being. Think about it this way. Every moment you spend worrying about whether someone is thinking about you is a moment you're not spending on yourself. What if you use that time and energy to strengthen your life? to pursue your passions, care for your health, and build the future you want. By doing this, you're reclaiming your power and becoming the kind of person who doesn't need to chase anyone's attention because you're fully content with who you are. And here's the truth. When you stop trying so hard to keep someone's attention, you often become more attractive to them. This isn't about playing games. It's about genuinely investing in yourself, which naturally makes you more appealing. People are drawn to those who are confident in themselves, have a strong sense of purpose, and aren't desperate for external validation. So, when those emotional doubts creep in, remind yourself that your worth isn't dependent on someone else's recognition. It's determined by how much you value and respect yourself. Instead of fearing they'll forget you, focus on ensuring you never forget yourself. This is how you maintain your dignity and peace of mind, no matter what happens in your relationships. By shifting your energy inward, you're not just walking away. You're taking a decisive step toward becoming the best version of yourself. And in doing so, you'll find that the right people will naturally be drawn to you, not because you're chasing them, but because your self-assured presence speaks volumes. It's natural to experience doubts when considering stepping back from chasing someone's attention. You might wonder, if I stop reaching out, will they just move on and forget about me? But here's the essential shift in thinking. The real question isn't whether they'll forget you, but whether you're willing to lose yourself in seeking their approval. When you're caught up in the need for someone else's validation, it's easy to overlook your own needs and priorities. Stoicism, however, when you shift your focus from chasing others to improving yourself, something remarkable happens. You become more attractive without even trying. This transformation is not about superficial changes but profound, internal growth that radiates outward, naturally drawing people to you. Instead of fixating on whether someone will notice you, invest that energy into becoming the best version of yourself. Work on your physical health, cultivate your mind, and strengthen your emotional resilience. As you do, you'll notice how others perceive you shift. Suddenly, the attention you once chased starts coming to you effortlessly because people are inherently drawn to those who exude self-confidence and purpose. Think about it. When you're focused on your growth and happiness, you send a powerful message. You don't need anyone else to complete you. This self-assurance is incredibly attractive. It shows that you value yourself, which in turn makes others value you more. The beauty of this transformation is that it doesn't rely on external validation. You're not changing to gain someone else's approval. You're evolving because you recognize your worth. As you grow, the right people will naturally be drawn to your energy, not because you're seeking their attention, but because your personal growth and confidence are magnetic. So, rather than chasing after others, focus on yourself. Let your transformation be the force that attracts the right kind of attention into your life. When you do, you'll find that you no longer need to pursue anyone. Instead, they'll be drawn to you, captivated by the strength and confidence that comes from within. Let's take a moment to solidify the mindset we've been discussing. The power of affirmations lies in their ability to reshape your thoughts and reinforce your sense of self-worth. So, I want you to pause, take a deep breath, and affirm this simple yet powerful truth. I am worthy of attention. This isn't just a phrase, it's a declaration of your inherent value. By affirming this, you're reminding yourself that your worth isn't tied to anyone else's validation. You deserve to be seen, heard, and respected simply for your identity. Now, I encourage you to take this affirmation one step further. Write it down, say it out loud, or share it in the comments. By doing so, you're not only reinforcing this belief within yourself, but you're also inspiring others who might need to hear the same message. This exercise is about more than words, embracing a mindset that guides you through every interaction and relationship. When you genuinely believe in your worth it reflects in everything you do, and others will naturally start to see it too. So go ahead, take a moment to affirm your value. Remember that you don't need to chase anyone's attention because you are inherently worthy. The more you internalize this truth, the more it will shape your actions, confidence, and, ultimately, how others perceive you. Now that we've laid the groundwork, it's time to dive into the practical side of things. The steps you can take to transform yourself into someone who naturally attracts attention without ever needing to chase it. This isn't about quick fixes or superficial changes. It's about developing a solid foundation to support your growth and help you reclaim your power. Think of this process as a blueprint, a series of 7 steps to guide you through a transformation from the inside out. Each step is designed to help you build strength, confidence, and self-assurance to become the best version of yourself. This isn't theory. It's based on experience, and I've personally tested each step along my journey. For instance, imagine you feel unnoticed, constantly striving to get others to see your worth. These steps will change that by helping you prioritize your health, surround yourself with inspiring people, and cultivate confidence that doesn't need external validation. As you follow these steps, you'll notice that the dynamics in your relationships shift. People will be drawn to you, not because you're trying to get their attention, but because your energy and self-assurance are magnetic. So, let's get started on this journey together. Each of these 7 steps is a crucial part of the process, and by committing to them, you'll reclaim your power and start living a life where you don't have to chase anyone's attention. It will naturally come to you. Step 1. Prioritize physical health. The first and most foundational step in this journey is prioritizing physical health. This goes beyond simply looking good. It's about feeling strong, energetic, and confident from the inside out. Physical health is the bedrock upon which all other aspects of your life are built. When you take care of your body, you're setting yourself up for success in everything you do. Let's start with a simple truth. Feeling good physically impacts every other area of your life. Think about when you were in great shape, maybe exercising regularly, eating well, and getting enough sleep. How did you feel? Likely, you had more energy, confidence, and a more positive outlook. This is precisely why prioritizing physical health is so crucial. It's not just about appearance, but about the vitality you bring into your daily interactions. For example, consider someone who's recently gone through a breakup and is feeling low. It's easy to fall into unhealthy habits during times like this. But instead, imagine they decide to turn things around by focusing on their physical health. They start going to the gym, eating nutritious meals, and getting enough rest. Over time, not only do they begin to look better, but they also feel stronger and more resilient emotionally. This renewed physical vitality doesn't just make them more attractive to others. It helps them feel better about themselves, which is the most critical part. When you prioritize your physical health, you send a clear message to yourself and others. You respect and value yourself. This self-respect is incredibly appealing and something that others can sense. People are naturally drawn to those who exude health and vitality because it suggests you have the energy and strength to take on life's challenges. The Stoics understood this well. They believed the body was a vessel that needed to be cared for to maintain a strong mind and spirit. When you neglect your physical health, you're not just harming your body, you're also weakening your mental and emotional resilience. But when you prioritize physical health, you build a solid foundation that supports all aspects of your life. So, start by taking small steps to improve your physical health. Whether committing to regular exercise, eating a balanced diet, or simply getting more sleep, these changes will have ripple effects on every part of your life. As you become physically more robust, you'll also become more confident, energetic, and attractive to others and yourself. Step 2. Surround yourself with inspiring people. The next crucial step in your transformation is surrounding yourself with people who inspire and uplift you. The company you keep profoundly impacts your mindset, habits, and overall success. You must be intentional about who you spend time with to elevate your life. Think about it this way. You become the average of the people you surround yourself with. If you're constantly around individuals who are negative, complacent, or unmotivated, it's only a matter of time before their mindset starts rubbing off on you. On the other hand, when you're surrounded by people who are driven, positive, and focused on growth, their energy and mindset will naturally encourage you to aim higher and push yourself further. For example, imagine you're trying to break out of a rut in your personal or professional life. If you continue to hang around people who complain about their circumstances but do nothing to change them, you'll likely stay stuck. But if you start spending time with ambitious and proactive people, you'll be inspired to take action in your own life. Their enthusiasm for growth and improvement can be contagious, pushing you to step out of your comfort zone and strive for more. I've seen this play out in my own life. There was a time when I wasn't very discerning about who I spent my time with, and it showed in my mindset and actions. But everything changed once I consciously decided to seek out and surround myself with people who were driven and optimistic. I became more motivated, disciplined, and focused on my goals. The positive influence of these individuals didn't just elevate my mindset. It helped me achieve things I hadn't thought possible. In relationships, this principle is just as powerful. To attract someone passionate and ambitious, you must embody those qualities yourself. By surrounding yourself with inspiring people, you naturally become more inspiring to others. You create an environment that fosters growth, positivity, and success, desirable qualities. So, take a close look at the people in your life. Are they helping you become the best version of yourself, or are they holding you back? If it's the latter, it might be time to seek out new connections, those who will challenge, support, and inspire you to reach new heights. Remember, your environment plays a massive role in shaping who you are and will become. Choose wisely and watch how your life transforms for the better. Step 3. Develop social strength. The third step in your journey to transformation is to develop social strength. This isn't about being the life of the party or the loudest voice in the room. It's about building meaningful connections, being resilient in social situations, and creating an environment where people naturally gravitate toward you. Social strength starts with authenticity. When interacting with others, you must be genuine and show up as your authentic self rather than trying to meet someone else's expectations. People are drawn to those who are genuine and who aren't afraid to express their true thoughts and emotions. This kind of authenticity not only attracts others, but also helps you build more profound, more meaningful relationships. For example, imagine you're interested in someone new. Still, instead of trying to impress them with grand gestures or witty remarks, you focus on being present and truly listening to them. You engage in conversations that matter, showing genuine interest in what they say. This approach helps you stand out from the crowd and builds a connection based on mutual respect and understanding. In existing relationships, social strength is about being a stable, reliable presence. It's about not being swayed by every emotional high or low, but staying grounded and consistent. When you're socially robust, you bring calm and stability to your relationships, which is incredibly attractive. People are naturally drawn to those who can handle social interactions gracefully and maturely. Consider a scenario where you want to reconnect with an old friend or ex-partner. Instead of approaching the situation with anxiety or overthinking every move, you come from a place of confidence and calm. You're not desperate for their attention. Instead, you're focused on rekindling the connection in a natural and comfortable way for both of you. This social strength shows that you control your emotions and interactions, making you more appealing. Building social strength also means being resilient. Not every interaction will go perfectly, and not everyone will respond as you hope. But you don't take these moments personally when you have social strength. You understand that social dynamics are complex and that not every conversation or relationship will be a home run. This resilience helps you bounce back from social setbacks without losing confidence or self-assurance. To develop social strength, focus on being present, authentic, and resilient in your interactions. Practice active listening. Engage in meaningful conversations, and don't be afraid to be yourself. As you build these skills, you'll find that people are naturally drawn to your confidence and authenticity, making your social interactions more fulfilling and your relationships stronger. Step 4. Cultivate confidence. The fourth step in this transformative process is to cultivate confidence. Confidence isn't just about outward appearances or being assertive. It's about a deep, inner belief in your worth. This kind of self-assurance is magnetic, drawing people to you naturally because they can sense that you're secure in who you are. Confidence begins with knowing and standing by your values, regardless of what others think or say. When you genuinely believe in yourself, it shows how you carry yourself, speak, and make decisions. This doesn't mean you have to be loud or overtly assertive. True confidence often speaks through quiet self-assurance and the ability to be at ease with yourself, even in challenging situations. For example, imagine you're in a meeting at work where you have an idea to share. Instead of hesitating or second-guessing yourself, you confidently present your thoughts, knowing your perspective is valuable. This kind of confidence makes you more effective and makes others more likely to listen and respect what you have to say. In personal relationships, confidence plays a crucial role as well. When approaching someone with a genuine sense of self-worth, you don't need external validation to feel good about yourself. Your confidence will be evident whether you're dating, deepening a connection with a partner, or even navigating a difficult conversation. It's the difference between needing someone to validate your feelings and knowing that your feelings are valid regardless. Take, for instance, a scenario where you're interested in someone new. Instead of worrying about how to impress them, focus on being authentic, self-assured, and comfortable in your own skin. This kind of confidence is beautiful because it shows that you don't need to chase after attention. You know you're worthy of it just as you are. Building confidence is also about embracing your strengths and recognizing that you have something unique to offer. This isn't about arrogance or superiority, but rather a quiet acknowledgement that you are enough. When fully embracing this mindset changes how you interact with the world. You become more decisive, resilient, and attractive to those around you. To cultivate confidence, start by affirming your worth daily. Practice self-compassion, focus on your strengths, and don't fear taking risks. Your confidence will grow as you step out of your comfort zone and succeed. And remember, confidence is not about perfection. It's about embracing who you are, flaws and all, and knowing that you can create the life you want. As you develop this inner strength, you'll no longer need to chase after others for approval or attention. Instead, people will be drawn to you, captivated by the self-assurance and authenticity that only true confidence can bring. Step 5. Embrace ambition. The fifth step in your journey is to embrace ambition. Ambition is more than just setting goals. It's about having a clear sense of purpose and direction in your life. When you are driven by something meaningful, it propels you forward and makes you inherently more attractive to others. Ambition gives you a reason to get up in the morning, something to strive for that goes beyond the day-to-day routine. It's about having a vision for your future and the determination to pursue it, no matter the obstacles. This drive is magnetic because it shows you're not content with mediocrity. You're actively working to better yourself and your circumstances. Consider someone with a clear ambition, whether advancing in their career, building a business, or mastering a new skill. Their passion and determination are palpable and inspiring to those around them. When you're ambitious, you exude a sense of purpose that naturally draws people in. They want to be part of your journey, or at the very least, they respect the dedication you bring to your pursuits. For example, think about a time when you were intensely focused on a personal or professional goal. You were likely more confident, energetic, and resilient in facing challenges. This drive didn't just help you achieve your goal. It also made you more exciting and appealing to others. People are attracted to those who are passionate about something and who have a clear sense of where they're going. In relationships, ambition plays a vital role. When your goals and dreams drive you, you bring excitement and growth into the relationship. You're not just living for the moment. You're building something more significant, and that vision can inspire your partner to pursue their ambitions. It creates a dynamic where both individuals are growing and evolving together, strengthening their bond. Even if you're single, having ambition is a powerful tool. It gives you a sense of fulfillment that doesn't rely on anyone else. When you're working towards something meaningful, you don't have time to chase after validation from others because you're too busy chasing your dreams. This self-reliance is incredibly attractive because it shows you're not dependent on anyone else for your happiness or success. To embrace ambition, start by identifying what truly matters to you. What are your long-term goals? What do you want to achieve in your career, personal life, or hobbies? Once you have a clear vision, break it into actionable steps and start working towards it daily. The more progress you make, the more your ambition will grow and the more attractive you'll become to those around you. Remember, ambition is not just about personal success. It's about living with purpose and passion. When you embrace this mindset, you'll achieve more in life and draw people to you who are inspired by your drive and determination. Step 6. Master your emotions. The sixth step on your path to transformation is mastering your emotions. Emotional control isn't about suppressing your feelings. It's about understanding, managing, and using them to your advantage. When you have a firm grip on your emotions, you can navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace, which is incredibly attractive to others. Emotions are a powerful force. They can drive you to make bold decisions or, if left unchecked, lead you into situations you might later regret. Mastering your emotions means you're not at the mercy of every fleeting feeling. Instead, you're in control, responding thoughtfully rather than impulsively. This kind of emotional intelligence not only enhances your well-being, but also makes you a more stable and appealing person in the eyes of others. Consider a situation where someone does something that would normally upset you. Instead of reacting with anger or frustration, you take a moment to breathe and assess the situation. You respond calmly, addressing the issue without letting your emotions dictate your actions. This level-headed approach diffuses potential conflict and shows others that you can handle pressure without losing your cool. In relationships, emotional mastery is critical. Whether dealing with a partner, friend, or colleague, managing your emotions allows you to communicate more effectively and maintain healthy boundaries. It shows that you control yourself, which builds trust and respect in any relationship. For instance, if you're in a relationship and your partner says something that hurts your feelings, you take the time to process your emotions instead of immediately lashing out or shutting down. You then express your feelings in a clear, calm, and constructive way. This helps resolve the issue and deepens the connection between you and your partner, as it shows maturity and emotional depth. Mastering your emotions also means being resilient in the face of setbacks. Life will throw challenges your way, and how you handle them speaks volumes about your character. When you remain composed during difficult times, others will admire your strength and be more drawn to you. They'll see you as someone who isn't easily shaken and can weather the storms of life with poise and confidence. To master your emotions, start by becoming more aware of them. Pay attention to your feelings in different situations and what triggers strong emotional responses. Practice mindfulness or meditation to help you stay grounded. And don't be afraid to take a step back when emotions run high. The goal is to respond to life's challenges with a clear mind and a calm heart. Remember, emotional mastery isn't about being emotionless. It's about harnessing your emotions in a way that serves you and strengthens your relationships. When you can manage your emotions effectively, you improve your life and become someone others admire and respect for your emotional intelligence and stability. Step 7. Master the art of listening. The final step in your transformation is mastering the art of listening. While it might seem simple, genuinely listening is one of the most powerful skills you can develop. It's more than just hearing words. It's about understanding the underlying emotions, intentions, and perspectives behind what's being said. When you become a skilled listener, you build deeper connections, earn more trust, and naturally attract others to you. Listening well requires you to be fully present in the moment. This means putting aside distractions, silencing your inner monologue, and giving the other person your full attention. It's about making the person you're with feel valued and understood, a rare and highly appreciated quality. Imagine you're having a conversation with a friend who's going through a tough time. Instead of offering advice immediately or sharing your experiences, you simply listen. You acknowledge their feelings, ask thoughtful questions, and tell them you're there for them. This kind of attentive listening can be incredibly healing and can strengthen your bond with that person. They leave the conversation feeling heard and supported, which they won't easily forget. In relationships, mastering the art of listening is crucial. It's the foundation of effective communication and helps prevent misunderstandings. When your partner knows you're genuinely listening to them, they feel respected and valued, deepening your connection. For example, if your partner comes to you with a concern, you take the time to listen instead of jumping to conclusions or trying to fix the problem immediately. You make eye contact, nod, and reflect on what they're saying to show that you understand. This approach helps resolve the issue at hand and shows your partner that you're invested in their feelings and thoughts, which strengthens the relationship. Listening is also an essential skill in professional settings. Being a good listener sets you apart in a meeting, networking event, or one-on-one discussion. It shows that you're engaged, thoughtful, and respectful, which can lead to better opportunities and stronger professional relationships. People are more likely to trust and respect you when they feel you genuinely listen to what they say. To master the art of listening, practice being fully present during conversations. Resist the urge to interrupt or think about what you will say next. Instead, focus on the other person's words, tone, and body language. Respond thoughtfully and ask questions that encourage deeper discussion. The more you practice, the better you'll make others feel genuinely heard. Remember, listening is a powerful tool for building connections and enhancing relationships. When you master this skill, you don't just become more attractive to others. You also become someone who can create meaningful, lasting bonds. People are naturally drawn to those who make them feel understood. And by becoming a great listener, you'll find that your personal and professional relationships will thrive. Conclusion. As we wrap up this journey through the 7 steps to transform yourself into someone who naturally attracts attention without needing to chase it, let's take a moment to recap what we've covered. We began by emphasizing the importance of prioritizing your physical health, laying the foundation for all other aspects of your life. From there, we explored the value of surrounding yourself with inspiring people who uplift and motivate you to reach new heights. We then delved into developing social strength, understanding that meaningful connections and resilience in social situations are crucial to attracting others. Cultivating confidence was our next step, where we focused on building a deep, inner belief in our worth. Embracing ambition followed, encouraging you to pursue your passions and goals with determination and purpose. We also discussed the importance of mastering your emotions, enabling you to navigate life's challenges calmly and gracefully. Finally, we highlighted the power of learning the art of listening, a skill that deepens your relationships and earns the trust and respect of others. These steps are not just theoretical, they're actionable, practical strategies you can apply today. Each builds upon the last, helping you become a stronger, more self-assured version of yourself. The transformation you're working toward isn't just about gaining attention. It's about reclaiming your power, confidence, and sense of self-worth. Now it's time to take action. Reflect on these steps and identify where you can begin making changes in your own life. Start small, but stay consistent. As you integrate these practices, you'll notice a shift in how others perceive you and, more importantly, in how you perceive yourself. Before we sign off, I want to remind you that this journey is ongoing. Personal growth doesn't happen overnight, but with dedication and persistence, the results will follow. I encourage you to subscribe to this channel for more content that will guide you on this path. If you found value in what we discussed today, don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with someone who could benefit from these insights. Remember, the power to change your life is in your hands. By committing to these 7 steps, you're not just attracting attention, you're building a fulfilling, purposeful, and indeed your own life. Stay intense and focused. I'll see you in the following video.